Hey, what's up? It's Jeffrey and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be comparing 3 professional glue guns, and these are based off my own personal experience that I've actually used on customer projects. And in this review, it's going to be really quick. I'm going to give you my honest recommendations of each one. And hey, if you stick around to the end of this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the glue sticks that I would recommend for each one of these glue guns. And hey, if you'd like more content like this, please subscribe, like, and share this channel. All right, let's get to it. I do want to share again here that I've actually used each one of these glue guns in one of my service-based businesses, and specifically that's the Christmas lighting business. Now, we have other businesses, small businesses. One of those is we do web design, logo design, web hosting, things like that. And I do offer business coaching as well. But really, my service-based businesses, I will tell you, they're really just to support my passion, and that is to help educate individuals starting a business or really to help them grow and expand their existing business. And I do that through my online courses, which you'll see links here to some of those courses like Christmas Lights for Profit, as well as my business coaching. And I do write books as well. And guys, you can see all the links to each one of those below here in the description of this video. But again, these particular glue guns I've used on numerous projects. And with that, I'm just going to tell you that there's a lot of glue guns out there for commercial-based use. Now, specifically, these glue guns here, these 3 glue guns, are really great for exterior type projects. And you can even use them interior as well. But if you're talking more like small hobbies, like small crafts, you probably would want a glue gun that's really not this powerful, because every one of these glue guns actually does have a high temp setting. In fact, these 2 glue guns are high temperature, whereas this glue gun right here is a dual temp glue gun. Now, let me just tell you real quick here, the 3 glue guns right here, and I'm going to look at my notes here. This is the Aero GT80 professional glue gun. Okay. Now, I've used that one actually for a lot of years, probably, I don't know, 15 to 18 years here in the Christmas lighting business. Okay, and I used it for a very, very long time, and we have multiple ones of these glue guns that guys will carry with them for installations. Okay, now this one I recently just got and just tried it this year, 2023, for our Christmas lighting business, and actually, I will tell you, really, really like this glue gun. Okay, this is the Surebonder Pro 280 high temperature industrial glue gun. And then this last one, I actually just purchased this year as well and wanted to try it for our Christmas lighting installations, and love this one as well. And this one is the Ryobi 1+ 18 volt cordless dual temp glue gun. Now this is the tool only. Now this comes with, right now, what I'm showing you here, I actually have a 4 amp battery. But when I bought it, it came with just the tool. Okay, so it's the Ryobi 1+ 18 volt cordless dual temp glue gun, model number P307. Okay, now again, I'm going to put the links to get each one of these glue guns in the description of this video. But what I want to do here for this test, I'm just going to go over some things real quick. I don't really want to get too technical. I don't want to talk about, you know, the specifications, you know, how tall they are, the width, that sort of thing, or how much they weigh. You can, you know, look at that on the product description of the website. But what I really want to talk about here is practical use, okay? And with that, I'm going to go over heat up times, how hot the glue gun gets. Now, I'm not going to show you that with temperature, okay? I'm not going to have a high temp gun here or anything like that. But I want to show you, number one, heat up times. How quick are these glue guns heating up, so that when you're out in the field and you're on a project, when you arrive to the project, and whether or not you plug them in, because these first 2 right here, this Aero glue gun and this Surebonder glue gun, both of these require electrical output, okay? And this Ryobi, you can use a 2 amp battery, 1.5 amp battery, but I've chosen here for this demonstration or for this review here to show you with this 4-amp battery. And for this year, this season, since I just bought it, that's actually what I used, was this 4-amp battery. Okay, now this obviously is a cordless glue gun. Okay, so again, for this, for all intensive purposes in this review, or my honest opinion, whatever you want to call it, 2 of these require electrical output or electricity, and this one right here is cordless. Okay, now with that, I want again talk about the practical applications of each one, and then really with that, I'm going to talk about the pros and cons when you're using these. Okay, when these would be better to use one particular glue gun over the other. So with that, the first test I want to go over here is how quick these glue guns heat up. Okay, so this is the heat up time. So with that, we're going to start here with the first test, and how long does it take to heat these up. And so with that, I'm going to start here. I've got a timer here. I've got my iPad. I'm going to go ahead and get this into the stopwatch setting. And we're going to start here. As I plug each one of these in, I'm going to plug these 2 in at the same time. And then this cordless glue gun, I'll be starting at the same time, okay? Now, for that, I'm going to start here with this cordless glue gun. I'm going to go to the middle setting, which is the low temp setting, okay? And it's really the setting that I prefer here, especially for Christmas light installations, is this low temp setting. Now, these 2 are going to go high temp, so you're going to be able to see right away how quick each one of these glue guns heat up and are ready to use. All right, let's start the test. Okay, so as I start this test here, I just want to let you know that this battery here, this 4-amp battery, is fully charged. And so with that, I'm going to go ahead here and we're going to plug in these other 2 glue guns, and then we're going to be able to turn this on, and then we're going to start the timer. All right, so here we go. We're starting the timer. And really what I'm looking for here is getting this glue hot enough to where we can actually get some glue out of that, okay? That's really going to be the test here. So to do that, I've got a piece of cardboard here, and I will continue to test each one of these. And as soon as the glue comes out, then we're going to call that a definitive yes, or heat up time for that specific glue gun. Okay, nothing yet. What's our time right now? Okay, 43 seconds. Now I will tell you here on this Ryobi glue gun while we're waiting that there's a red LED indicator here. And once that light turns green, it's letting us know, or letting you know, that the glue gun is ready. And I will tell you that the first time I got this out of the box, it heated up really, really fast, probably within, it seemed like a minute. But since then, it's taking a little bit longer than that. And I will tell you that when you're using the glue gun, especially this cordless glue gun, just to give you a quick tip here, that even when it says it's green and the glue comes out, it doesn't mean it's coming out enough to where you can actually use it. Oh, there you go. Okay, at 41, or I should say at 1 minute 41 seconds, the arrow glue gun is already heated up. There's already glue coming out of that. Okay, you can see that. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, and actually here, this Ryobi now, at a minute, now this isn't going to be exact, but about 1 minute 55 seconds, the Ryobi glue gun now has glue coming out of it, if you can see that. So both of those have glue already hot enough to where you can use it. Now, the Surebonder, oh, finally, we'll say that was 2 minutes 15 seconds. Okay, so we look at that, the arrow was fastest, Ryobi was second fastest, and obviously the Surebonder was third. But with that, I do want to share this practically here, that although I like the Surebonder glue gun, I mean, I'll be honest with you, the trigger of this compared to this arrow just seems better. And even right now, the arrow, you can tell, is still trying to heat up. And each one of these is just a month old. Each one of these glue guns are a month old. I bought them all at the same time. Now, again, look at this Arrow glue gun. It's working a little bit better now. So again, even though the glue was heated up faster, it's taken a little bit longer for it to heat it up exactly to where you can actually use it. But the Surebonder, I've got to put another glue stick in there. The Surebonder is heated up really fast now. And this Ryobi, let's take a look at this Ryobi here, this cordless glue gun. It's still, actually it's going a lot better. But in terms of use right now, in terms of efficiency and getting out the most glue, I would definitely say the Surebonder is yielding the most glue. I mean, just look at that. Now, this also could be because of this trigger here, this trigger mechanism, which I really like. It really feels good in your hand. But the Arrow, I don't know. We used it for so many years, and then I tried this one. I'm like, wow, I can't believe I never got this before. It just works so much better. Now, this Ryobi here, I want to talk about this because this Ryobi, practical use, if you're trying to, if you arrive to a customer's site and you've got to do something real fast and you don't want to worry about, getting out an extension cord, getting out this long extension cord, right? Orange extension cord, green extension cord, whatever it is, and getting, untangling it and all that. This Ryobi practically is a lot better to use. Okay? Now, it still is not working as well, but remember, I only have this on mid-temp. So if we turn this to the high temp setting and we wait, I'm just going to have this pointing towards you so we can wait till it turns green. But remember, I've been doing this at mid-temp. And I have found here, just going to give you a bonus tip here, I've found here with installing Christmas lights that this cordless gun at mid-temp setting works really, really well, because if it gets too hot, like this Surebonder seems to get, a very, very high temperature, it's like it comes out really well. The glue is working really well. But what happens is, let's just say you've got some Christmas lights and you're trying to install these Christmas lights, okay? And let's say you're putting them around brick or arch or something like that. And I talk about this more specifically in the Christmas Lights for Profit course, which you'll see the link below. And I explain it specifically in that pro course version. When you're using glue here and you're trying to install Christmas lights, you really don't want it to come out this fast, okay? This hot, because when it does that, and you have a vertical application, okay, you're trying to install it on a wall or an arch or something like that, and you've got, let me just see if I can do this. Does this turn green? Oh, not yet. Well, let's say you've got this vertical wall. Let me put some more glue on here. And we're going to say this cardboard's vertical wall. And you're trying to install this glue. And you've got the weight of the cord. What's going to happen is you're going to have to hold this socket on that vertical application a lot longer, as opposed to something like this. Oh, now it's on the high temp setting. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Much faster, much faster. And I add some more glue here. I don't even know how this review is going here, guys. I'm just giving you my honest recommendation, honest opinion here. But it's now working a lot faster. Now I'm going to turn this one back to the mid setting, give it a little bit of time to cool down, because I really want to show you why the cordless glue gun at the mid temp. And you can also get a Surebonder glue gun in a mid temp setting, dual temp. For this particular review, this is the high temperature gun, okay? But I want to have this glue gun cool down just a bit so you'll see why having this dual temp is a really nice benefit to have for your specific business, whether it's Christmas lighting or construction business, or you're a do-it-yourselfer, or maybe it's just a project in your garage. It's really nice to have this dual temp setting, okay? Whether or not that's a corded professional glue gun or something like this cordless Ryobi. And I do want to make a point here that let's say you're using one of these glue guns for Christmas light installations, And when you're out there with a corded version, whether it's the Arrow or the Surebonder or something like that, and you've got all this cord, okay? Let's just say you've got a lot more than that. Maybe it's 50 feet on the arch that you're putting up, and you've got all this cord, and it's hanging around, and you're moving this around, you're having to get up on a ladder. I will tell you from personal experience here, because we were doing this for numerous years, that having a big extension cord and messing around with the cord is a lot harder to deal with than having a cordless glue gun, okay? Now I think this is cooled down enough. It's still kind of heated up here. We'll wait a little bit longer. But again, having a cordless glue gun, I found a lot of times has worked a lot better than a corded professional glue gun. Now, let me tell you some benefits of having a glue gun like this that's corded. Number one, as you'll see in the description, that the cordless glue gun is twice the price of each one of these, whether it's the Surebonder or the Arrow. Also, you're going to have to make sure you've got batteries. And another negative here is you really don't want to drop this. If you're up on a ladder and you drop a cordless glue gun, then you're really dropping two things. You're dropping the tool itself, the glue gun, and the battery. And if one of those breaks or both of them, you're out a lot more money than something like a glue gun like this dropping on the ground. And if it smashes at $20 or whatever the price is, then that's okay. The other thing is, if you're up on a ladder and you need to kind of get that glue gun down to somebody else, and that way you're coming down the ladder with both hands, it's much easier to do that with a corded glue gun just by simply, kind of moving it down that way, inching it down, I guess I would say. So now that this glue gun is cooled down here back to this mid-temp or low temp setting, I want to show you what I'm talking about here. So now that it's cooled down, okay, and you can see that the glue is coming out really well. It's steady, but it's not as fast as that Surebonder high temp. So now when you're coming up here in this vertical setting, it seems to stick a lot better. It's not sliding down as much. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's kind of hard to tell that. But what that's going to do is, on your installations, whatever type of project you're working on, what it'll do is it will diminish the time or reduce the time that you're actually holding that particular item on the surface that you're actually trying to install it to with the glue, okay? It just actually will hold up a lot better and a lot quicker. So, guys, I hope what I share with you, I hope it helped. I know I kind of was going real quick here and kind of, going around different things, and I was really trying, number one, not to get burnt. And actually with that, I would give you a pro tip here, and that is, number one, make sure you're always wearing a pair of gloves whenever you do something with hot glue, especially this high temp glue. And so as I wrap this up here, I want to give you that bonus tip, and that is my recommendation for what glue sticks you should use for each one of these glue guns, okay? That's the Arrow glue gun, the Surebonder, and this Ryobi cordless glue gun. So the one that I used to use were the Arrow glue sticks, okay? Now, every one of these glue guns use a 1/2 inch by 10 inch glue stick, okay? And I'm recommending here a clear glue stick. You can use the white one, but the one that I'm using here and that I've used for years and years and years is a clear transparent glue stick. Now, they're not, completely transparent, but I guess the most that they could be. Now, you can get those glue sticks smaller than that, probably around 5 to 7 inches in length, but the one that I would recommend is that 1/2 inch by 10 inch glue stick. Now, this specific or particular glue stick is that Surebonder Surebonder 725 R510 10 inch all temperature glue stick. And it is 10 inches. It's a little bit less than 1/2 inch. It's 0.44 inches. And again, it's clear. And you can get a box of these 90 clear glue sticks, I'm going to show you in the link below, for less than $40, okay? Now, the pricing for this Arrow glue stick at the time of this video is $23, And the price of this Surebonder glue gun is $20. And this Ryobi P307 cordless glue gun is less than $40. Now, again, you've got to have the battery here. But these cordless Ryobi batteries, you may have lawn equipment or something like that, that you know, it's interchangeable. And that's what I had, so this worked really well. Now, to wrap it up, the glue gun that I would recommend here, if you're a do-it-yourselfer or you have a Christmas lighting business or something like that, is I would recommend, if you're going to go between the three of these and you have the same amount of money, if you have, let's say, $40 to spend, less than $40, then I would recommend this Surebonder glue gun, okay? Now, if you have more than that and you want to get a battery, or maybe you have the battery, then I would recommend this Ryobi P307 dual temp glue gun. I will tell you that this Christmas season, this is the glue gun that I use the most. I mean, basically, I got all three of these, and for me, helping out the guys and just going and doing touch-ups or whatever, this is the one that I use. I rarely use these two glue guns. So, guys, to get more content like this, again, like, subscribe, and share the channel. And again, if you want to get more specific training on how to start a Christmas lighting business or add Christmas lighting to your existing service business, guys, check out my Christmas light training below. And again, we have three options there. We have the basic, advanced, and pro course. And if you'd like more training on any type of business coaching, or really web design help, copy, things like that, guys, hit me up on my website, the business coach page, and you're going to see a link there below. Guys, thanks again, and I hope you enjoyed this video. See you later.